Great rise of beautiful beings, great rise of beautiful beings. This is your girl, Revere Sky, Revere Sky's Essence. You know, you can get a reading anytime at RevereSkye'sEssence.social. Again, RevereSkye'sEssence.social. We're just going to do the roof. You're not going to actually see me right now. Long night, trust me, very long night. So this topic is about, it's 37 degrees and it's sunny. Oof. This topic is about when a mogul meets you in their dreams or your dreams, okay? Okay, a mogul is an important or powerful person, especially in the motion picture or media industry. Okay. So what do you do when a mogul meets you in your dreams under several occasions? Like, you probably ignored it and ignored it. You probably don't even desire to, look at any of their work. Okay? So, or you might be a fan, okay? But this perspective is not for the fans, okay? It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for the fans, okay? This side is for someone who is spiritually, like myself, in tune with things going on around me. When a celebrity or famous person, or that indeed a mogul, present themselves in your dreams, like you're not watching them, you don't keep up with them, but you have these dreams. Okay. Depending on the situation, first you got to ask yourself, where were you? What were y'all doing? And are y'all the same sex? Are y'all the opposite sex? And the key thing is, what were y'all talking about, or what were y'all doing? And do you think this person is trying to reach out to you personally? Or do you think it's like a cry for help? Or do you think spirits are trying to tell you, you could do it too? You got the power and you got the ambition to do it too. Okay? That could be somebody that want to be an actor, sell cakes, or do anything. You know what I mean? You got what it takes, okay, to do it too. Is the message saying, don't waste your life. Go on and start getting active. Go on and start getting into, the industry, that is. Okay? This is not the first time a celebrity or a mogul has spoke to me or reached out to me in my dreams, okay? Me, typically, I feel it's a distraction. You're spiritually supposed to be evolving. You're supposed to be lining yourself up to leave this place. Not having too many memories to the point where you can't let this shit go. You reincarnate, you got to come back again. So, 9 out of 10, the person that you're dreaming about or appeared in your dream, you're not dreaming about them. They just showed up in your shit involuntarily, okay? You didn't fantasize about them. You didn't care, okay? So, this person appeared in your dream. You need to know where y'all at, what y'all doing, what y'all talking about. Is it romantic? Is it strictly business? Are they trying to show you something, teach you something? Observe your surroundings. So if you've met up with this mogul in your dream several times, what were you doing every time? Like, for instance, when one of the 13 families showed up in my dream, the guy died a month or so later. And he died at the age of 87, the year I was born. Weird, right? He died at the age of 87, the year I was born. Okay? Like a high-end aristocrat, okay? With heavy resources. Why did he come to me in my dreams? I feel like he was dead before they put the date on the internet. When he showed up to me in my dreams, he was telling me, don't eat meat. That's one thing he was telling me. Don't eat meat, don't eat seafood, don't eat fish. Try to get as many fruits and vegetables as you can. And then a month later, they had on Google that he had passed away. What would make a person reach out to you like that? Why would they reach out to you like that? What's the purpose? Just like these other celebrity women, I was on a dragon like Avatar years after watching Avatar, but I was on my dragon, but they couldn't get up as high as me. Like I was spiritually higher. Okay. I was spiritually higher. They were always lacking and behind. So don't get it twisted. Because a person make more money than you in this reality, because they have more security than you in the physical reality, don't mean once you leave this plane of existence, they have more than you. You could be spiritually, remember, they grow from having their beehive. You know, they grow from having their network of people all bringing their energy together to support this idol, right? Whereas no matter how much power they have behind them as a collective, you're still spiritually unmatched outside of this vessel, okay? So let's see what's going on with this mogul. Why did this mogul appear several times in my dreams? And they actually got a chance to see my spiritual powers, my galactic quantum powers. And that threw me off too, because usually in the constructs, they try to give you a body where you're not able to use those powers. Okay. So this mogul may be an official person. They may also be a main male, an official person. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah. This person is an official person, a main male, maybe a main male in a lot of people. And it's dealing with the occupation. So if this mogul showed up, they're trying to give you a different option with your occupation. Because the expectations that you're expecting may not become real. That sudden wealth that you want on the route you're trying to take may not become real. So this may have something to do with fortune. Okay? It's definitely an official person that's trying to reach out. Why they chose to reach out in the dream realm, I don't know. I think the richer you get, the more spoiled you are. Meaning, like a rich person could say, they could say to a sorcerer, they could say to a channeler, they could go to a programmer in Silicon Valley and be like, I need to be in the room with this person when they go to sleep tonight. And they might mail them a game, something like Meta, but more realistic like AI. And when you fall asleep, they have the capability of extracting your consciousness into this reality. Whether it be a computer simulation whether it be spiritual, and you're actually astral projecting in this person's reality. Okay. Or they can transfer your consciousness to another clone or a robot or something, or a synthetic or artificial person to try to make contact with you. Sometimes they make contact where you only can hear their voice and smell. Sometimes they make contact with you where they put you in a specific place and time, a controlled environment to talk to you. Now, understand, just because this mogul reached out to you doesn't mean anything. Sometimes you have a certain group of people, especially your enemy or your oppressor, that's trying to see what type of person it'll take to infiltrate you. What type of image would you trust and believe in? Does that make sense? So let's say you're a guy and you're not breaking. You're not you're not interested in women. You're not bringing women home. You don't watch porn. You don't masturbate. You just minding your business. And they was like, well, in about 5 more years, this person is going to spiritually evolve. And, hey, y'all, this person is going to spiritually evolve. And we're trying to figure out how to stop them early. Like, who will this person trust to come into their space or their realm? Now, the funny thing about this mogul is I personally didn't feel a threat. Now, that's the scary part. Don't know him from a can of paint. So this image that they brought into the room to make contact with me was no threat. That's the weird thing. So, like, if we kiki and kick the bobo in the dreams, it wasn't a threat. I didn't look at them like, what you want, what you need. I didn't question them like I was suspect, like they were suspect, right? So you got to be mindful of that too. Like, why did they put you on that rooftop with all those celebrities and give you a pocketbook full of money? Why do they do this and why do they do that? See, I'm 37 years old. I'm about to be 40. So I'm not thinking about fame or fortune. I just want my money in private. Yep, I just want my money in private like a ghost. You get what I'm saying? Also, unexpected income with that sudden wealth and being removed from poverty. Okay. Anything else about this main male? Anything else about this main male? Y'all just got to be mindful, okay? Anything else about this main male? Is this main male trapped, in prison, locked up? Are they in danger? Like, why did this main male reach out? Say something, Spirit. A child. Something about a child and a gift. That's interesting. What about this official person? What about this? Ooh. Mature man and journey. So there is an official person that's about to find someone in the collective. And they're about to go on a journey to reach out. And they're a part of a community, a specific community. And it seems like they look at you as a mature woman. Or the mature woman don't want them to reach out, but they're going to reach out. So there's an official person, a main male, some high expectations. And there's going to be a message, definitely a message. So, and it's going to deal with courthouse and possibly even love, okay? For some reason, the collective spirituality is stronger than this person who has all the rank and all the money. And they're definitely trying to invest in the collective spirituality. Now, this mogul has showed up several times. This has gone on for over a year, I think. The first time they showed up, they was at a studio or somewhere where they did a stunt. But when it happened, I was like, oh shit. But they got up and I started laughing. And I said, okay, they didn't die. And I said, they didn't die, so what is this? Why did they just show me this stunt? Is that how they gonna die? I made sure I explained it to one person so they'll know if something happened today, tomorrow, years from now. Remember I told you that. Remember I told you how I was in a dream and they, they did this stunt. But when they stepped up and walked up from the stunt, they weren't hurt. I started laughing. And they started laughing too. And I'm like, okay. But why? Because I started laughing, they felt like they could just keep coming back into my life. Yeah, that's the fucked up part, y'all. This person felt like they could just pop up anytime they wanted to. Daydream, night dream. Like they didn't ask for permission. Or maybe there's an energy level where there's already granted permission. So let's see what's going on. Give it time. Everything is in divine timing. They keep talking about give stuff time. What if you ain't got that much time? We also got Earth sign upside down, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like that being upside down it's a part of your earth element. See, because I'm so spiritual. Believe it or not, I'm so spiritual that I neglect the physical reality so much. And the only time I really come down to reality is when I want to spend money, party, drink. But then when I'm not doing that, I'm back spiritual. Like, don't really care about humans and stuff. You know what I mean? Don't care about watching TV. Don't care about keeping up with celebrity gossip, nothing. But when you start showing up in my dreams, I got to see what's going on. So I got a feeling that this person is trying to activate the earth energy within you or the collective or me, right? Because the earth energy is like the resources, the money, the finances. And truthfully, I feel like I haven't tapped into that yet. But this person is showing me behind the scenes and everything. Now, the last stream was very trippy. I think I initiated it. That's why I say I just think they just use their image. I think they just use their image to see, are you comfortable with this person's image? Because they don't want to come as they are. Tell me more about this main male. So the person came, and we was at like this hotel, very nice, elegant, but it was a deja vu dream, meaning once you go through this door, you're in another dream that runs simultaneously with your real life. And it was a room where an Indian lady had all these old Indian people in white sheets. Like they was living on doctor beds, like in hospital beds. And I said, oh, I've seen this room before. Something about a liar. Be careful of someone sneaking. Yeah. That's why I feel like they use this mogul's image to just get close. So be careful, collective. They'll use a celebrity, a person you fancy, a person you don't even know. They just seem powerful and trustworthy, right? And by them seeming powerful and trustworthy, you think you can let your guard down and be around them. That's not the case. You might need to get in full defense mode. There might be a bigger agenda, entrapping your spirit, slowing you down, stealing your energy. Okay? So back to this dream. So we in this swanky ass place, okay? You got like these streams of chandelier glass coming from the ceiling. Walk around doing shit. There was like little trinkets on the floor that seem... It's these little trinkets on the floor that seem familiar. Could have been candy. It could have been some type of jewelry. It could have been a key. But it was just little stuff, because I had started to sit on these steps and I realized this door. But this time when I went in the door, you could see the same lady standing in the hallway or the stairs where all the old Indian people, not us, the Far East Indian, the Asiatic Indian. Well, anyway, she was in there, but the light was off. And I didn't know how to turn the light on. But before I shut the door, I could see some of them reaching their hand up, because they laying under the sheet, like their heads weren't covered up like dead bodies or nothing. But they was all in their beds and they had the light off. And I went in there and I jumped into my quantum leverage. I jumped into my energy mode because I felt trapped. So I started going like light speed in the room until I appeared outside the room. I was outside. And I guess my heart was fluttering real life because I felt like my mind had to travel. And it felt like somebody in real life grabbed me around my waist to calm me down, like it's going to be all right. But I don't think that person has ever seen my supernatural powers move like that. So where they thought they had the body locked down to the point that it can fly, jump, or move, I literally escaped that body and was supernatural. And I get furious because I'm like a big parent to my spirit and my soul. I'm like, you got to quit voluntarily going to these places. It's not natural, you know. You got to quit voluntarily going to these places. It's not natural. These people don't want nothing from you. They don't mean you no good. But you sit up here and laugh and kick the bobo with these images like they care. They don't care. They're trying to see why you're so different. They're trying to see why you're so different. So, what part do you play? What part do you play in this whole scenario? Come on, Spirit. Guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. And that could be the case. When I panicked in that dream, and I felt somebody hold me around my waist and my stomach, it probably wasn't that Mogul, or that Mogul. It probably was a guardian angel that showed me everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. But usually when a Mogul, why does a Mogul reach out to you? Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. All these pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. You know, I'm starting to think that's not a physical. I'm not thinking that's a cat or dog. I'm starting to think that in the dream realm, under certain industries, you may be somebody's pet. They may just have had their eye on you, question you, quiz you, but they really want to make a move to you. I don't know why, but it seems that way. Maybe in the dream realm, you're somebody's pet. But recently, you know, it's hard to get too spiritual. Like, you can use your spiritual powers, but it's hard to go galactic dreaming. It's more mundane, more sophisticated, more construct, like computer simulation type. You're not just free dealing with happy people. Like, you're living out roles in your subconscious while you're not even asleep. That's right. Simultaneously living out multiple roles. I'm going to do one more deck if I got time. This is the Romance and Love deck. I'm not a romantic person. So, it flipped out. Imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. I bet. Twin flame. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. So they're trying to tell you that this Mogul is possibly your twin flame. This Mogul in the industry is possibly your twin flame, which I know that is horrendous and a big lie, but they want you to feel comfortable with these images, with this contact, okay? Attraction. You are attracting the right person at the right time into your life. So they are saying that you attracted this person into your life. It's strange. It's strange. Anything else? Look, I'm ready to go to sleep already, y'all. Anything else? Romance. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because, like I say, I'm not into relationships or romance. I'm not searching for my twin flame. I don't care. I don't care. As a collective, you may care. I don't care about none of that. No soulmate, no twin flame. Trying to be all that you can be for a person. No, them days are over with. But just remember, if they're reaching out to you, they got their eye on you in real life too. And then you got to understand that there could be like this PSYOPs committee that's just using their image to try to build you a man like in a tank or a laboratory. So they're trying to get the right man that you feel comfortable, that you'll let your guard down with. Okay? And they'll send in certain moguls and certain high priority people to see if you're into that type of person. Well, they brought this person, and I didn't retaliate. I didn't rebel. I allowed the person in my space. Okay? And that was my mind. And I really don't like it. I really want it to stop because my physical reality is unmatched to this person's physical reality. And they're a go-getter, and I'm not a go-getter. You know, I'm more laid back. If it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. I'm not going to work too hard to find it. You know what I mean? I'm here for a good time and a short time. Not here for a long time. And at the bottom of the deck, it says trust. Guard your heart. Not everybody deserves your trust. Absolutely. That's why I say I'm done with it. I'm over it. You know what I mean? I tried to do research, individuality. And that's a good thing. They don't want to take you away from your individuality. They want you to actually be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. I don't think they want to take away from your individuality, but they do have a proposal for you. There's path again. They want to celebrate and avoid settling. And the gift card came out again. So there we have it. I just had to do a quick reading on this mogul because I really don't know why they're intruding in my thoughts. Okay? My visions, my dreams. And then the last meeting, coffee table, nice setting, but it was a guy in the corner at a desk at a table. Like, I didn't understand why he was there. So now this person done brought another person in the picture, and it's just not adding up. Like, are they bros? Are they friends? Are they business partners? Why would this person bring this other person into the dream? I don't quite understand that part. But they be looking at me and smiling like, you really don't get it, do you? You don't get it. And a pet could be a slave too. A pet could be a slave. You can have so much money that you can buy a program or a machine and extract the person conscious every night they go to bed. Yep. So just be mindful, beautiful beings. There we have it. Until next time, unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.